£2,000 could be yours. Good luck. Where's the break?
For another chance to win, text cash to 62525. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message, or go to the website. Entries cost £2. You can call 09068 782525. Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge, or post your name and phone number to BK30, PO Box 7558, Derby, DE1 0NQ. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close at 2 p.m. on Friday the 28th of August. You've got to be in it to win it.
You certainly have. Now, Denise VANOUTEN is teaming up with the stars of Cirque du Soleil in a Vegas-style show called Cabaret All-Stars, and it features Europe's most talented music, cabaret, drag and acrobatic acts. I mean, there's something in there for everyone,
There is, which is why we've
really
thrown Richard Arnold into the mix. There might even, Richard, be something for you.
Indeed. Well, as my nan always said, Ben, there's a lid for every pot, and there really is something for everyone in this show. Kate, this is the first time, obviously, you and I have had a chance to talk professionally since you've come back on air. And as you know, this is kind of the act that goes on in my head all the time. But thank goodness we've got a pro in charge. Now, only last week I was at the Royal Albert Hall, of course, counting down the days to when that grand lady can open. Like many venues and theatres up and down the country, they've been shut for months because of the pandemic. But here we are at one venue, proud embankment, that is hoping to open on the 22nd of August with Denise VANOUTEN's Cabaret All-Stars. Denise, trust you to be the one, my love, to open up the tinsel mines of showbiz in the West End. And I don't know about you, mate, but just when I came through the doors of this venue, it was so nice, and I do mean this in the nicest possible way, to smell the nightlife again, right?
To smell my nightlife.
So your nightlife, yes, the gin and regret that always exudes from you. But seriously, mate, it must feel great for you to be back with this show at this particular time, because we all need a shot of showbiz.
Do you know what? I'm so excited and very proud to be at Proud Embankment, being one of the first venues to open in London's glittering West End with such an amazing show. And it's great for the cast, and I feel like people need a good night out, and you can definitely get that here. I mean, we've got everything. It's called Cabaret All-Stars for a very good reason. We have fire, aerial, burlesque, sword swallowers, dancers, I mean, everything you can imagine all in one show. We've got the cream of Europe in this venue.
Well, so you said to me as well, I mean, Kate mentioned it as well with Ben there about Cirque du Soleil, because obviously they're not working. So they're flocking to take part in the show as well.
Absolutely. We've had so many acts come on board, girls from Moulin Rouge in Paris who've wanted to join us. So every time you come to this show, it's a different experience. You have your meal here. You don't have to go anywhere else. Everything's right here. So you can eat, you dine, you drink, you watch this fabulous show, and it's different every single time.
We've spoken a lot about the confidence of people coming back to restaurants, pubs, and of course theatre shows now, and this venue has styled it out spectacularly in terms of social distancing, which is the key message, isn't it? It's getting that confidence for punters to come through the door and know that they're safe. So what measures have they employed?
Absolutely. Well, this place has been inspected, and it's as safe as it can possibly be in this current situation. We've got perspex screens, social distancing the tables. Now, we used to have tables all around the stage here, so I would interact with the audience and go and sing in the audience and chat with people. I'm now on the stage. We've got all the tables set further back. There's distance between each table. All the waitresses wear gloves, masks. You know, the toilets are monitored. We've got staggered arrivals, staggered leaving. You know, it's as safe as it can possibly be.
How has it been for you as a performer? I know you've been very busy. You were making scrubs for the NHS, weren't you, in Essex, in your heart's
Not like this.
Not like that, no. They didn't quite look like that, although that would have cheered up the bedside manner on many awards. But it's been really tough for people up and down the country, of course, in every profession, but particularly the arts as well. And we've heard about, you know, funding that's going to come into all platforms to bolster that effort to get people back in with confidence, as I say. But how has it actually been for you as a turn, really? Because we've got so many mates in the business, of course, who are out of work and can't do what it is they want to do.
A lot of my friends are in West End shows, and they're all just sitting around just waiting for the go-ahead to perform again. When you're a performer, it's just something you want to do. You want to entertain people and make them smile, so it is frustrating. But I'm hoping if people can see how we've made this work here, other producers will take on board what we've done, and perhaps other performers can get back to singing and dancing and acting again. And
this is the sort of venue that can lead the way, like you say, because safely, as you can see from around me, and obviously you can see at home, all the tables are spaced out. And you've already pointed out the terms of service, if you like, Denise, in coming back and bringing that confidence back to the West End. Personally, though, we've seen a lot of you on Instagram, quite a bit, in fact. Most of it decent, most of it decent. But how have you and Eddie and your daughter Betsy been coping with it all?
Do you know what? It's been tough at times, but we've enjoyed each other's company. Eddie's probably, you know, watched my frustration wanting to get back to work. It's been hard in moments, but we've tried to just cherish the time that we've spent together as a family, which has been lovely. But yeah, I think we just want to get back to some sort of normality now. Homeschool was difficult. I found that hard.
How did you...
I'm no teacher.
You're no teacher. I mean, I think everybody is putting teachers, and rightly so, on pedestals at the moment. Everyone I've spoken to has said, obviously, it's not for everyone, homeschooling. But you said you quite enjoyed the experience with Betsy.
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed just the time that we spent together and actually getting to know her and the way that she learns as well. So that was lovely. But she's itching to get back to school. I just really hope that schools will reopen in September because she misses her friends, you know, and I miss seeing the mums as well at the school.
Well, I tell you what, it's just gladdened my heart to see you in a bit of glitter and spangle in this outfit
today. Do you
today.
want a shimmy?
I do. Can we have a shimmy from Denise? Burlesque at breakfast. I mean, it's not every day you see that. It'll take you back to your big breakfast day.
The burlesque girls are better than me at the shimmy.
Okay,
I do the
great.
singing and the comparing for the evening, but do come and join us. We'd love to have you here.
So it opens on August 22nd, and I've got to tell you, I always forget this, and I've known Denise for years. We were in Neighbours together. We did Strictly together 8 years ago. Yes, Ben, I did do Strictly. I know I've laboured that point once or twice. But the pipes that she's got on her, it's unbelievable. Cabaret All-Stars opens on August 22nd. More green shoots coming up in London's West End, and fingers crossed for theatres and venues up and down the country as well, when hopefully they can open in a couple of weeks' time. Denise Van Outen, what a turn. Do you have that in an 18? I could probably get into that with a bit of lockdown weight.
You can definitely use my gloves.
Yeah, probably the gloves are the only thing I can get into. Back to you guys.
Oh, it's so lovely to chat to you, Richard. It's so lovely to see you in action, although such a long way away from Denise. You'd normally be all over her. Maybe there is a good thing about social distancing after all. Denise will be saying, won't she? Lovely to see Richard again on the telly with me. Lots of people desperate to see a bit more of Ben. So we had Patty Claire Mary from Corrie on the show earlier on. It's going to be revealed next week. We did it exclusively that Mary has got a secret crush on Ben and has produced a Ben blanket.
Yes.
I don't know if we can see the picture. We have been flooded with people, Ben, who want this.
So she wants the blanket to wrap herself in a time of need and uncertainty.
Well, the warmth of shepherd for the nation.
Yeah.
She's hoping this will be orders in the plot line.
I tell you what, Anthony's face, though, when he saw her unveil the blankets and it all, I think he was absolutely terrified.
Elizabeth says, I need a blend shepherd blanket like now. Sarah says, why is this crush a surprise? We've all wanted a bed blanket for years.
Yes, we have, haven't we? I am slightly perturbed by the surprise, Kate Gowrie, just because I've made it into Corrie.
I think the fact that we teed up, I mean, we did back her into a little bit of a corner. The fact that you can have a cameo on there.
Oh, yeah. Do you think that might happen?
That's what's really exciting.
We'll have to speak to the writers about that, though.
Well,
but they've got to write it in. And like I said, I can't go up there unless I can give Mary a hug, because, of course, that would be, as she said...
You're backing up?
Well, Mary might get quite aggressive if she can't touch me.
I don't think she will. I'd love to see you.
I didn't say that. Patty said that.
I think you would be brilliant. I think we need Ben Shepherd on Coronation Street before the year is out.
Finally.
That feels to me like a purpose of life.
Only a matter of time.
On tomorrow's show, we're joined by global superstar Jason Derulo. That's going to be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, he's after a Ben Shepherd blanket as well, apparently.
Well, he'll get one, whatever, because there's probably quite a few in the warehouse.
One or two. Thank you for staying with us all morning. We're going to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We're going to hand you over to Christine now, who's sitting in for the rain. Have a lovely day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Thank you very much. Coming up after the break, Meghan and Harry have got a new addition to the Sussex family. We'll be revealing who shortly. And also on the show, as scientists warn the reopening of schools next month might cause a second wave of coronavirus. Dr. Amir Khan's here with the latest. And he's made us laugh in Fleabag and The Windsors. Comedy star Hugh Skinner reveals all about getting raunchy for his new period drama. And the wait is over. McFly are back. Harry, Tom, Dougie and Danny tell me why it's taken them 10 years to reunite.
I'm wasting my time 'cause you'll never be mine, and I know